I am super excited because it is exactly 15 hours, 22 minutes and 5 seconds to New Year's, guys. It's exactly that approximate time when we're going to click 1st January 2022. How are you spending your New Year's Eve? Police did put out a tweet, and that will show later, that do not be their guest tonight. Ladies joining me. The police posted a tweet. I don't know if you can have it. Let's just have it now. The police did post a tweet and said, do not be our guest tonight. So please, do not be their guest tonight.
Free entry. Reckless drunk driver.
Yes. Please, do not drink and drive. Do not go partying outlet. Curfew time still remains 7 p.m. So it's very important that you do not try to be the police's guest
Can you imagine
tonight.
what's on
and
the,
of course, it has
reckless
drunk drivers, curfew, and other COVID-19 SOPs violators and other eligible violators. Special performance by cell guards at all police stations. Are you ready?
On the menu.
And on the menu, well, they do not have cocktails, but they have fines, they have court, and they have cupcakes. I don't know.
I love this sense of humor from the police. This is a nice one. I didn't see that coming. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Do not be their guest, Sarah. The police doesn't have cocktails. It has cupcakes, it has fines, and Sandra Cope, it has court. But anyway, ladies, the new year is upon us.
Yeah.
And allow me ask this question. What are you looking forward to come 2022?
Oh, wow. 2022. Honestly, we've had New Year resolutions, like I told you guys last time. Like with me, I'm going with the flow. Yeah. Come and buy, yeah. Go with the flow. Yeah, however, how I'm going to be spending this New Year's in court. Anyway, I'm joking. I'm not going to be in court. But one, I'm going to be very grateful. I was going to say, I think I'm going to pray. But yes, I'm going to pray. I'm going to be very grateful because 2021 has actually been a very tough year for literally everyone. Just like Siobhan was actually talking about people who are really struggling. So I'll be praying. Yeah, I'll be praying in 2022, and hoping the year is actually better.
Okay, Sandra, now that I've heard from Kira and I've gotten to understand, because the conversation was basically ending 2021, what is the best way, in your perspective, what is the best way to end 2021?
I think being grateful, yeah, having an attitude of gratitude. So many people have lost their lives, their jobs, their livelihoods. So I'm just grateful. That's the mindset I'm wrapping up this year with, and the mindset I'm going with into 2022. I wouldn't say I look forward to anything in particular, because if this pandemic has taught me anything, is that everything is so uncertain.
Yeah.
So I just have to navigate the wave as it comes and to do what I can, because you cannot make any definite plans. It has been, everything has been so unexpected. Yeah. So if you say you're going to look forward to this and it doesn't happen, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. So I'm just going to take it as it comes and remain optimistic.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How about you, Sarah?
For me, I subscribe to a different thought. I subscribe to the thought of being optimistic, of being positive, and just wanting the best for yourself. I have already set out my New Year's resolutions. I've written down goals that I intend to achieve, and I have the attitude of you got this. You know, get rich or die trying. Do you understand? No, and I'm dead serious about that. Get rich or die trying. And by rich, I mean being rich in happiness, in joy, in gratitude, in family, in love, in kindness, and also nice, shiny things as well. Also, let's not forget those ones. But for me, I definitely have plans, and if something happens along the way and it is not working, it's not that the objective has to be scrapped off the table. You just have to make a detour or take another route, but because that keeps you focused. It doesn't keep you all over the place. So if your goal this year is to have somebody's son to love you, work towards that. If your goal this year is to build your career, work towards that. If your goal this year is to have a more expensive phone, work towards that. work towards your direction. And if another pandemic comes in, a third wave comes in, just don't change the goal, just, you know, change the route, the avenue.
Take a detour.
Yeah, take a detour.
So Sarah, how do you plan to spend your New Year's?
I plan to spend my New Year's with my siblings. I'm excited.
On today, on the 31st, today evening, after hearing what the police has in store for us?
We are going to be at home. They are not,
They say small congregations are okay as long as you're adhering to the SOPs. So
exactly. We're going to be at home. We are all vaccinated and we all take SOPs very seriously. So I'm going to spend it with my honeys.
Oh,
Yeah.
how about you, Kira?
My family, unfortunately, I'm not going to spend New Year's with my family. They're not around. So I'm going to spend family with myself. No, I'm going to spend family with
Family or New Year's?
New Year's.
With family.
No, not with family. I'm not with my family. My family's not around. So unfortunately, I don't have anyone to spend New Year's with. So if anyone is out there and you want to spend New Year's with me, you can hit me up in my DMs, Kira Natoza.
Interesting. How about you, Sandra? How do you plan to spend your 31st? Now, I do not know about you ladies, but in my family, we have this thing, if 31st at midnight finds you sleeping your entire life, like your businesses will
You're going to be
sleep,
sleeping.
your finances will sleep, all your relationships, this is my father telling me, your finances will sleep, your businesses with all the people that you want to, they will all, like everything will just go sleeping. So the question is, how do you plan on spending your 31st? Are you going to pray? Are you going to party? Of course, indoors. What are you going to do?
I think I'm going to do a little bit of both. 31st is also a very important day in my life. It's my late father's birthday today, so we always celebrate it. And also ushering in the new year. Like I said, attitude of gratitude. And tomorrow is my baby's birthday. He turns 2. So it's like a double celebration. So yeah, I'll be home. My neighbor has a birthday party. Today is his birthday as well.
Okay.
So we're going to be over there, but like it's at home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
closed.
it's closed. Yeah, it's in an estate. It's closed, so it's not like we're going to be out. And then tomorrow, just have something small, cut cake. We can't have many people over because of obvious reasons, COVID. But yeah, that's how I'll be spending my New Year's Eve and my New Year's. Family and friends and
amazing. Well, you said it, and it's in an estate, so it's close.
So I'm not going to be the police's guest.
Okay.
No.
You're not
Today. I'm not attending. No.
How about you, Sarah? How do you plan to spend today?
Today I say it with my family. I'm going to be with my siblings, my honeys. I love having my siblings over. We don't get to spend enough time with each other because everybody's busy with life. But we are ushering the year in together. Our kids are with their grandparents and their fathers, so they're going to have some sibling bonding time at home, of course. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Of course, we're going to have, Thanksgiving as well is on the agenda, Thanksgiving prayer. And I'm so glad that we haven't lost so much. We are a very grateful family. So even the losses, we always find a silver lining. My mom is like, that happened? My mom's attitude, whenever something horrible happens, she's the worst person to have when you're having a crisis because she's laughing. She's like, only that is what, and yet it is actually a big thing. So we have all learned to be grateful and always find the silver lining in every situation. So yeah, Thanksgiving as well.
Amazing. So as we wrap up this conversation and as we get into New Year's, of course, before I come back to the ladies to give a message or two to people as they get into celebrating 31st, just a few hours before midnight, let's have a look at what we are away from work. Like, I'm sure you're curious to know what has the year been for us. The first few months that we did go on air were very amazing, and I hope you actually had a great time. But we're giving you a sneak peek into our side away from being in front of the cameras. Let's have a look at that.
Wow. You don't look.
Wow.
You don't look to be 36, though.
I'm what?
You don't look to be 36.
I look like how many old I am.
Copy my partner, never riding solo though. I ain't got no one lucky, no need to party go. I'm feeling what you're doing, know ya baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they back at me, speed. Open up, make us see.
Oh my God! Well done, guys. It has been an amazing year. That's just a bit of us when we are away from in front of the cameras. We actually do have a fun side to us. I love the way Sarah came at the end with a.
Sarah comes correct.
Well, we do thank you so much for being a part of this conversation. Good morning. 15 hours and 10 minutes and exactly 24 seconds to 1st Jan 2022. Let's have a few messages from the ladies. I'll start with you, Sarah.
Oh my goodness. I hope you're having a great day, and I pray that you continue to surround yourself with love. Be kind. That is very important. If there's anything that you should take with you into 2022 is be kind. The world has been so tough on all of us, so be kind and be your brother's keeper and follow SOPs. Banage.
Tio, how about you, Kira? Quickly.
Well, I know it's been a tough year for everyone. However, one thing you should know is that you can maneuver any situation, whatever is actually thrown at you. They always say God gives those he loves the most challenges. So look at every challenge as a good thing. You know, see the good side to the challenge that you may be facing in life. So be happy. You know, whatever situation you go through in life, be happy, be positive, and happy holidays.
Okay, and finally, Sandra.
Me, it's be thankful. Be thankful for everything that you have. Yeah, and there's no better time to be alive than right now, considering so many people have lost their lives and everything. So focus on that. Be thankful and observe the SOPs and have a lovely, lovely new year.
Well, mine is do not end up in the police cells, because on the menu they have quite an interesting menu, and trust me, you do not want to be a part of that. But before we say goodbye, I want to give out special thanks, a vote of thanks to people that have held this font that you see right here, that have done the energy, they make our voices sound very nice, they make us look good. And special thanks to the technical team of Sunrise at Sea. That is Gerald, who is the MCR technician, which also means Master Control Room Technician. Then we have Jovita, who is a PCR technician, that is still production room technician. Then we have Fifi, who is production technician as well. We have Milford, who is our floor manager. We have Dennis. Dennis is always saying we should learn to laugh as classy ladies. And he is our chief sound engineer. And then we have Charles, who is the chief technical director. And then special thanks to our producer, Baxter. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much for believing in us. And we have Chris Mel, TV director. Your input has been amazing. And finally, we have head of production, and that is Alinda. Thank you so much for holding us at our worst. Thank you so much. I'm sure you are excited, and we wish all of you a happy new year. And finally, to Mr. Brutus Kajingo, who is the CEO of CTV. All this is because of you. Otherwise, wrapping it here from the team and I, happy new year, and we love you.